Give me chance. I know she will know so. You could you put more on Adamajam, but the boy. You tell put a mama put a bucket and go in. You tell put a mama put a bucket and go in. You can get here and make everybody go back there.
This is amazing.
In the name of God, the Holy Ghost.
Nanu nanya kufia ina wetelu neba.
Tiachi n'aka ejihu ugegbe nenie. When face abogene akara ọkụ anando odogwu. Ihe bụ nnukwu mmanwụ. Asị na nnukwu mmanwụ pụta obere mmanwụ agbaraga ọsọ. Onu fu na ndị workers sai ọrụ ka dị na ya everything adigo set.
We are P1 Plus, making home ownership a reality.
So, how does it feel to wake up in your own luxurious apartment? You too can own your own luxurious apartment at the Cedarwood Luxury Maisonette and Apartments here in Ajaya Apata, Shangotedu, Lagos. At the Cedarwood Luxury Maisonette and Apartments, we have one-bedroom apartments that go for 35 million. We have the two-bedroom apartments that go for 45 million, and the four-bedroom maisonette duplexes that go for 60 million naira. Get your own luxurious apartment at Cedarwood Luxury Maisonette and Apartments here in Ajaya Apata.
Finding the right property can sometimes feel like a daunting task. Whether you are buying your first home, renting a space, or making an investment. At P1 Plus, we aim to simplify this process by helping you understand the key factors to consider when choosing a property.
Here are 5 things to consider when getting yourself a property.
Are you looking for a family home, a commercial property, or a rental space? Clarifying your purpose will help narrow down your options and guide your search effectively.
Understanding your financial limit is essential. Consider the cost of the property, additional fees, and potential maintenance costs. At P1 Plus, we offer flexible payment plans to help clients achieve their goals.
Location of a property determines its accessibility, value, and growth potential. For residential properties, you look out for areas with good schools, tight security, and also healthcare facilities. Just like for commercial investments, proximity to business districts is key.
Modern buyers and renters often look for features like energy efficiency, smart home technology, and recreational facilities. Properties developed or managed by P1 Plus incorporate these elements to meet contemporary standards.
Navigating the real estate markets can be overwhelming. Partnering with professionals like P1 Plus ensures that you make informed decisions and also secure the best deals.
Choosing the right property today is a significant step, and with the right guidance, it can also be a rewarding experience. Contact us for personalized advice and property listings tailored to your needs.
So subscribe to any of our current selling Cedarwood luxury estate and enjoy a seamless process of acquiring properties. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is David, Programs and Broadcast Coordinator for Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Would you love to feature on any of the Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio program? Do well to reach out to us via the number right there on the screen, irrespective of who you are, what you are, where you are, and what you do. The Cedarwood Luxury Online platform is available and open to every one of you out there. So if you love to feature on any of our Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio programs, do well to reach out to us via the WhatsApp number right there on the screen, and boom, you'll be in the studio to speak with us. Do well to reach out to us now.
All right, it's a beautiful Wednesday morning, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to yet another amazing moment right here on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Yeah, trust you had a wonderful night rest, and I hope your Wednesday morning is going fine as planned as well. I don't know where and how to begin, but yes, I just hope I'm not going to get so emotional this morning because of the some funny things that has been going on. Just yesterday alone, a lot has actually happened, and yes, this morning we'll talk about. We'll have quite a number of things we want to talk about. I'm going to be talking about this morning. And wherever you're watching live from, I want you to do me the favor to like, to comment, and to share so that everyone around you will be part of this session. Yes. Now, today is Wednesday, and today, just listening to some of the very funny things that happened just between yesterday and this morning, seeing some things, you see. While I was listening to the radio this morning, I was like, the radio presenter said something that this job is going to make somebody run mad, which is absolutely true in a way, because when you come, you just go on social media every morning, all you are just seeing, open the news, when you open the pages of the newspaper, you'll be welcomed by so many tragic stories, and then you begin to ask yourself, what is really happening? What is really happening? All right, this morning, let's begin. Wherever you're watching live from, like, comment, and share. As always, I love to hear from you.
Let's know where you're watching us live from. Let's know where you can hear us live from. All right, now I'll begin with this very first one here. Yesterday we had quite an unfortunate story that went very viral, which is the death of a 15-year-old boy that was on his way in his dad's car to write his WAEC exam and was hit by a stray bullet. Now, the story, according to what we are hearing so far, and videos that has been posted on social media. Initially, when I heard the story, I actually thought that, according to the story that I heard yesterday, the police officer or traffic personnel were trying to stop somebody who was going or driving against traffic, and as a way of trying to stop him, the police officer shot, and the bullets, he misfired and it touched the young man. That was what I was able to get from the report I heard on radio. I also followed on social media. Now, this morning, there has been some sort of explanation. There has been some sort of explanation of what happened, and I'm trying to see if I can get that explanation on the Punch newspaper. I'm not sure it is here. Now, from the explanation I'm getting this morning is that the police officer or the government of Oyo State came to give some sort of explanation, which is the fact that there was some barricade, this and that and that, and then the police shot and this and that happened, trying to explain, or will I use the word justify, what actually played out yesterday, which is actually not acceptable. But the question on my mind and the minds of other Nigerians is, what is the relationship between traffic control and holding a gun? I mean, in a community or in an environment where there is no threat from some terrorist group or something. So, for instance, if there is traffic checkpoint somewhere in the north where there has been, a number of terrorist attack, and police checkpoints, police uniform men or police officers are there with guns, would understand. Okay, yes, it's just to try and see how they can. Okay. Now, what happens in such environment where there is no terrorist or some form of attack? What are you doing with a gun, trying to control traffic? Why is it that Nigerian police are always controlling traffic with guns? Why is it? That's the question. I'm wondering why police officers always control traffic with gun. Why? But initially, what I heard was that the police officer was trying to stop a Yahoo boy or was trying to chase or stop a Yahoo boy that was driving against traffic. That was what I heard. And then trying to stop the driver, trying to stop the driver by shooting at his tire, and and the bullet went the other way, and his 15-year-old boy was gone just like that. Now, this morning, a video was posted by an account with the name Oyo Affairs with the caption. It says, an eyewitness video shows the father of the student fatally struck by a stray bullet in Ibadan, driving recklessly on a one-way road and attempting to evade arrest by OYRTMA and the police before the tragedy. So, which is to say, the person that the police officer was trying to stop happens to be the boy's father, that not someone else. Now, two things in my head. Who are we going to blame? Are we going to blame the father for driving recklessly, or are we going to blame the police officer who tried to stop him by shooting? Is that how to stop somebody? And the question is that how to stop somebody who is driving recklessly? Is that how to stop somebody? By shooting at the car? By shooting at the vehicle? Okay, there are several ways you can always catch somebody who drives against traffic. Why do you have your phones? Capture this thing, get his plate number from your video, and another thing is Nigerians, and the fact that I'm not even trying to blame him, but I'm just here and I'm also there. When you find yourself before any law enforcement agency, and especially the fact that you are on the wrong side, why try to maneuver or try to escape, resulting to further danger and all that? I see people. I've seen a lot of videos of people try to escape from LASMA, try to escape from uniformed policemen on the road. If you are innocent, you are innocent. If you are guilty, you are guilty. Why try to escape? Because now I'm wondering what would be running through the mind of the man. Had it been, I know I shouldn't have tried to escape, or I should have. What exactly would he be saying? Now, are we now going to, because of the fact that he disobeyed traffic and tried to escape from traffic operators or traffic... my words are failing me this morning, but I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. Hopefully, please do. Are we trying to say, are we not going to justify, oh yes, the police officer, if had it been the man did not, the police officer would have not. It's just a dicey situation. So let's listen to this audio. It's a video. Let me see if I can get this audio. So this is a video of the man, the father of the deceased.
We're going to school this morning.
Yes.
And there is a one-way very close to where we are going to turn. Okay. So they tried to stop us, and they tried to maneuver there. The first time, the second time they hit the car. So when they later escaped their arrest, the next thing we heard was a gunshot. The car was gasping. They were trying to stop him, and he did not stop. It was this Whiteman and all that.
But who shot the gun?
The police. We didn't know that there was police with them.
Because the Whiteman don't use gun.
We don't know. He shot the door. He passed through the bomber.
We have the video. We have the picture. Thank you very much.
So basically, yeah, that's it. So the OIMA, or whatever they call them, like Oyo State, I think Oyo State Road Traffic Management Agency, I'm just guessing. So OITMA tried to stop the driver. He maneuvered the first time, the second time, and a police officer that was with them put the trigger against the car that they were trying to stop. Who sent police officer message? You are a police? Are you a traffic operator? What's? So that is just so. You see, when things like this happen, you just laugh very funny now. Let's move on quickly. So I'm going to. There's a video I want to play. Okay, I don't know. I wanted to put. I won't put the video before I can't forget. So let's just do the audio so that would save time. Please listen to. It's a video. I was supposed to play the video, but it escaped my mind to put in the video in the streaming software. Yeah. Senator Onwemboyi has proposed in Parliament that communities near the Abuja airport be relocated, stating that the sight of old houses while landing at the airport presents a poor image of the country. What is your take on this? Let's listen. And also, what is your take on the very first video that the first thing I raised? So let's listen to this senator.
Senator Peter Onyekachi Nwebonyi, with the golden crown of Ebonyi senatorial zone of Ebonyi State.
It's so annoying that this man is from my state. We are from the same state, eh?
And I'm doing that considering what I can describe as total infrastructural transformation that is ongoing in FCT today. It therefore requires the cooperation of the Parliament to enable the Honorable Minister, Nyesom Wike, to continue his good works. Mr. President, digesting further the budgetary provision, we can see that much provisions are made for the infrastructure development of the capital city, which is the citadel of power for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Another area I would like to use this medium to draw the attention of the FCT Minister is the people living within the Abuja airport. Mr. President, I want the FCT Minister to extend his infrastructure development of the FCT within the surroundings of the Abuja airport. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, if you are descending into Abuja airport, the habitants, the type of infrastructure within the environs, Your Excellency, does not represent the good image of this country. And I think that the FCT Minister should capture in their next budget, if not incorporated in this, to either relocate the habitants of the people within the airport or renew the area, at least, because that is the mirror of the country as we are descending into Abuja airport. Some of us, if you take into account to view the environs of the airport while descending into Abuja, you will agree with me, Excellency, there is an eyesore. It doesn't give good image of the nation, and I think something has to be done about it. So I urge all my colleagues to support this all-important bill, all geared towards transforming completely the FCT of Nigeria. Thank you.
So, no, if you are coming from the airport,
if you are descending,
the first place you see,
if you are descending,
let's take it gently.
Yes, let's see.
The first place you see on the right is the presidential wing. Thereafter, you come across a very beautiful flyover,
yes.
which is almost like a boulevard. You understand? And you will now descend towards the road that comes to the airport. Then when you get to the airport road, you now see 8 lanes, complete with street lights, particularly in the night. Very beautiful. And all that. So, which part gives you cramps in your stomach?
It's the back of the airport, yes, let's say. At the back of the airport.
Back of the airport.
When you are inside a plane.
Yes, let's say.
That is somebody's village, oh.
Yes, let's say. But it's within the capital territory. No, and there is no how, if you are landing.
The owners of that village, those are their houses. That's what they can afford. But are you saying that we should go to those villages and evacuate them so that when your plane is coming down, what you will see high rises?
Your Excellency.
No, I want to understand.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You are talking about when you look out of the window.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You want to see beautiful Chinese infrastructure.
Yes, Your Excellency.
But that is what that place belongs to people.
No, Your Excellency, this is the capital territory of Nigeria. And we are talking of the image of the nation.
Okay, so the image of the nation starts with when your plane is descending.
Your Excellency.
And then you look at. what happens in a place like Akwa Ibom? When you descend, you see water and you see creeks. So we should eliminate the creeks and close them.
No, Your Excellency.
So that it will not spoil your eyes.
Your Excellency.
That is the image of the nation.
Your Excellency, everybody that uses Abuja Airport will agree with me, sir. But the issue is, what do we do? What do we do?
Okay. The civil colleagues, all those that use Abuja Airport, all those that use Abuja Airport, do you agree with him? Those in support say aye. No, those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it. So there's a lot of disagreement. This is Senator Abiru.
You see, and those men will collect sitting allowance. See what they are. See. Okay. It's so amazing that man is from a Ebonyi State. And the question in my mind is, number one, if you have a house in that community that you're referring to, will you want it to be relocated or whatever you're saying? Or if your village people, your family members, your father, your grandfather, your lineage has a house in that environment, will you also say the same thing? Because you see these politicians, when it favors them, even when it doesn't favor the community or the nation, they won't do anything about it. But as far as they are not affected, they will do anything. You can imagine. So, and I'm just thinking, and how are you? That's true. Somebody saying, is he representing FCT as a senator or a Ebonyi State? Because you are there for your state. You are there for Ebonyi State, and you are concerned about the landing image of Nigeria. You are not concerned about corruption that is spoiling the image of Nigeria. You're not concerned about, corruption in general that is tarnishing the image of Nigeria. You are concerned about houses that are not good looking when you are landing. If I land, you slap. This man. Because of you now, just denounce Ebonyi State. Don't go to Ebonyi State and see what it looks like. You are not concerned about the poor state of your state. You are there talking about Abuja, that airport is landing. And I'm going to sit down. At least Akpabio made sense for the first time in a long time. Moving on, from the Punch newspaper this time around, National Assembly inserted 11,122 projects worth 6.9 trillion naira in 2025 budget. Inserted though, which is to say, if a project, let's say, the road project from Ajah bus stop to Lekki bus stop. I'm just thinking. So if the road project will cost 1 billion naira from Ajah to Lekki, and the road project will come with street lights, drainage system, painting of the paves and all that thing. National Assembly now inserted, let's say, planting of trees, which they will not do. What can I think of now? So if the whole project was going to cost about 1 billion naira, they made it 3 billion naira, something like that. I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean, I stand to be corrected. I don't know it, but it says here that National Assembly inserted 11,122 projects worth 6.9 trillion naira in 2025 budget. Civic tech organization, Bootgit Nigeria, has stated that it has uncovered over 11,000 projects worth 6.93 trillion naira inserted by the National Assembly in the 2025 budgets. And somebody saying all manner of irrelevant projects as against the relevant ones, using money meant for federal roads to be constructing community roads, which is the function of local government. Monkey the walk, babu the chopper. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Let's open that story and get more. Okay. The organization disclosed this in a statement published on its X handle on Tuesday, describing the development as a deeply entrenched culture of of exploitation and abuse led by top-ranking members of the National Assembly. Budgets, a prominent civic tech organization promoting transparency and accountability in Nigeria's public finance, has uncovered 11,122 projects valued at 6.93 trillion naira inserted by the National Assembly into the 2025 federal government budget. What began as isolated regularities has, over the years, evolved into a deeply entrenched culture of exploitation and abuse, with the budget process now a playground for self-serving political interests led by top-ranking members of the National Assembly. The statement partially read. Recall that President Bola Tinubu on December 18, 2024 presented an appropriation bill of 49.74 trillion naira to the National Assembly for the 2025 fiscal year, up by 80.96% from the initially proposed 2024 budget. The Assembly upwardly reviewed and signed a budget which was signed into law by Tinubu on February 28, 2025. The president had, however, increased the budget to 54.2 trillion naira, which was then bumped up by the National Assembly to 54.99 trillion naira, indicating a cumulative increase of 5.29 trillion naira. In his statement, Bidgit said that of the total 11,122 projects inserted into the budget, 238 projects, each worth more than 5 billion naira, with a cumulative value of 2.29 trillion naira, were inserted with little to no justification, while another 984 projects worth 1.71 trillion and 1,119 projects costing between 500 million naira and 1 billion naira and totaling 641.38 billion naira were inserted indiscriminately. It added that 39% of the insertions, 4,371 projects worth 1.72 trillion naira, were forced into the budget of the Ministry of Agriculture, raising its capital allocation from 242.5 billion naira to 1.95 trillion naira, while the Ministry of Science and Technology also saw its allocation increase from 994.98 billion naira to 1.1 trillion naira from insertions. Our analysis revealed that 238 projects valued above 5 billion naira each, with a cumulative value of 2.29 trillion naira, were inserted with little to no justification. 984 projects worth 1.7 trillion naira and 1,100. Am I reading what I've read before? And 1,119 projects within the range of 500 million naira to 1 billion, totaling 641.38 billion naira, were indiscriminately inserted. A closer look shows that 3,573 projects worth 655.1. So That's it, size it and all that, and it goes on and on. Please pick up the Punch newspaper and get the full details of the billion and trillions forcefully inserted into the 2025 budgets. Let's move on quickly. Please feel free to contribute to any of the stories that I have presented to you, any of the stories that is of interest to you. The comment section is there for you to contribute, either on Facebook or YouTube. All right. Ruben Abati has started making sense lately. And this is a caption from a video post by Bacchus on Twitter. It says, this country operates two laws, one for South and one for North. The students seeking admission into Unity schools in the South here, we need almost 200 marks to get admitted, while those in the North need just 2 marks. And he asks the question, is that not laughable? Didn't that explain why Buhari never wrote a book nor grant any invitation to lecture? Let us listen and be blessed. Like a testimony. Okay, let's go.
Of the country. This is a country where a boy from Anambra will score over 300 in JAMB examination. He will not get admission. Somebody will score 100 from Kebbi State. He will enter university, and then before you know it, he will end up as a permanent secretary or as a Supreme Court judge.
Right. All right.
No, that kind of thing does not, augur well for national development. Particular part of the country.
That kind of thing does not augur well for national development, says Ruben Abati of Arise News or Arise TV. All right, moving on. It was during an attempt. Okay, yes. That's that was what I was looking for. It was during an attempt to apprehend a traffic offender that a policeman who is already being investigated by the State Police Command allegedly aimed a shot at one of the tires of the car, which missed the target. The government explained. All right, let me see if the full story is there, just to be sure. The first video I saw on Tuesday by the special advisor, blah blah blah. The government described the incident as sad, which is normal. OITMA officials, in conjunction with a team from the police, embarked on the traffic operation on Alakia Road, following complaints from residents over constant one-way traffic violations that have led to deaths and life-threatening injuries on the axis. The backup from the police became imperative following assaults on OITMA. Officials and a recent killing of one of the official in Ibadan by traffic offender. The father of the slain boy drove a tinted black Honda Accord car with registration number and so on and so forth around 7:30 a.m. It was during an attempt to apprehend who is the traffic offender. You people should be reporting story that people will understand, because there are so many contradictory things here. It was during an attempt to apprehend the traffic offender. Okay, so let me start from here. The father of the slain boy drove a tinted black, apprehend the traffic offender that a policeman who are already being investigated by the police allegedly aimed a shot at one of the tires of the car, which missed the target, the government explained. We urge residents to stay calm. The government also promised to ensure justice served. Okay, probably it's not. So yeah, but we've talked about that already. Let's just move on. So somebody saying, why would they spin it for a traffic offense? Does the driver just have to die over it? Yeah, I mean, but well, it's just a dicey situation. So yes, there's an allegation. Please, let's listen to this video. Most of the things I play here, let's listen to this audio. There's an allegation from a woman She said a restaurant in Lagos where they kidnap people and sell human parts. I don't know. The thing is, no location was mentioned.
Station. This is where I came in to use the restroom. Do you know what? They locked me in there. They locked me in the toilet. I'm giving everybody advice, awareness. Please don't come to this Mobi. This Mobi. That's the restaurant.
Madam, drop location now. I don't even know which of the
Please don't
Mobi.
go in there. They will lock you. This Ajale. This is where
Ajale.
they kill a lot of people and they sell their parts.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the restaurant. 38 restaurant. Please don't come in here.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this is restaurant. This is the restaurant. This is the restaurant. You understand?
Testy.
Please, the toilet is inside.
Testy, yes.
Yeah, the toilet is inside. The toilet is inside. Please don't come in here. You understand? Don't come in here. I'm telling you
So
guys.
they are killing people
please, I love you. This is the petrol station. Don't come in here. Don't come in here.
She said, what do you mean? She called that area again, sef?
Here, but awareness.
Ajele.
Please don't come to this
Where Ajele
Mobi.
dey?
This Mobi. That's the restaurant at the back. I'm driving down there. Yeah. Please don't go in there. They will lock you. This Ajale. This is where they kill a lot of people.
Oh,
And,
Ajale not be even the name of the
sell their
location.
parts. Yeah, this is the
But Nigerian police, please, they should carry out an undercover investigation to ascertain this woman's claim. 10:44. All right, let's move on. And this time around from The Guardian, the federal government has announced plans to sell 753 housing units forfeited by the former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele. All right, if you ask me now, who I go ask? Who we buy? Please, houses are up for sale. Come and buy. Kakas. They call it kakas. So, 753. Who are the people that are going to buy? And when they buy, who will the money go to? Federal government? Okay, yes, it's federal government. All right. In Nigeria, okay. You know, politicians and our political leaders generally, their attitudes, their body language, their style of operation has made Nigerians to literally at every given point in time doubt them. You're not alive. So, even when they mean well, even when they want to do it right, not be them, not be. So now don't hear if you get money, I beg. You heard it from here or you heard it from me, so that I will collect my commission. No, be say go buy behind me now, and me be the agent. Now me tell you, me say I won't collect commission. What do you mean? Moving on, I'd rather be jailed for 6 months than comply with compulsory voting. Lawyer Olisa Agbakuba has stated. All right, I want us to listen to this very one. What's his name? Somebody said something very striking in an interview on AIT. Let's listen.
The prediction some years ago that Nigeria would become a failed state has actually come to pass. Some of the indices of a failed state are when non-state actors possess equal or stronger or more potent power than a legitimately constituted government, power of violence, instruments of coercion and violence, as we are saying now. And let us not always be saying Nigeria is indivisible, it is indissoluble. It's not a textbook definition. Indissolubility and indivisibility can only be brought about when you nurture unity, mutual respect, egalitarianism. It is already divided because every geopolitical zone is already going according to its own details. There is no cohesion. There is no leadership. Can't you see that Nigeria is hemorrhaging? Can't you see that we are bleeding? Can't you see that we are on a journey to no destination? Can't you see that the president should wake up from his self-imposed cocoon and hibernation and seize the reins of power and
That's a
save
lot of
Nigeria
grammar.
from what remains of ourselves, self-implosion, self-immolation. Can't you see that we are tottering, we are wobbly, we are groggy? Can't you see that we are falling apart? Can't you see that we needed, as yesterday, to do something urgent to save Nigeria from the precipice, from breaking up into smithereens? Can't you see that the house is collapsing, that the edifice is collapsing? Can't everybody see it? Even if you are blind, can't you feel it? Even if you are blind and you can't feel it, are you numb?
Saying it as it is, what is your very take on this very one? And please pardon me, on the next episode of Morning Delight, I will ensure that I put up these videos so that we can not just listen but see what is being displayed, since we are doing audio-visual. So yeah. The commissioning of the tallest flagpole in West Africa happened on, was it yesterday it happened? Because it's just an audio and celebration stuff, which is quite funny. I mean, the crowd, commissioning of the... Yes. Really amazing. Really, really, really amazing. But the questions on the minds of Nigerians is, so what benefits does it... somebody tagged them GW... What's it called now? Somebody tagged Guinness World Record, GWR said, even I try give any... Somebody said, God, when will Nigeria ever be serious? Someone said, how can I answer this? I'm ashamed being a Nigerian. What's the economic effects or value of this? What an irrelevant event. I'm not the one saying it, though. Before you come and say he said, I'm just reading the comments in the comment section. All right. Oh my goodness. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir Rufai has alleged widespread corruption in the Nigerian judiciary, saying many judges and lawyers are corrupt. All right. Moving on. Our cheapest car cost 22 million naira, Innocent Motor founder. Let's listen to what he has. Let's listen to him. An interview granted to him on Channel's television.
Having Innocent, how affordable is it?
Yes, my cheapest car I have with full air condition and very rugged is about 22 million.
Cheapest, 22 million.
We didn't get that, sir.
With the 22 million naira is the price of the cheapest car we have, and it's very rugged. And I give guarantee of 4 years on that very car because it's too strong.
Are there financing options? Maybe people can.
It has all the options. If you want to pay slowly, I can allow you. As far as you have a guarantee backing you, then if you have the work, your office where you're working, guarantee you, I'll give you the pay slowly.
All right. That in itself, elicits another round of conversation, but we must anchor at this point. And thank you very much.
All right, and I don't hear. I'm calling right away because I want to purchase and pay instrumentally. All right. As I begin to draw the curtain, listen to this audio. Let me end with this one. Let me see if I have anything there. Okay. All right. This will be the last for today. The IMF got its $3.4 billion from Nigeria, but what did Nigeria get? Listen to this audio and think about it twice.
Nigeria just finished paying back $3.4 billion loan to the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. Great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Let me break it down. We got the money during COVID, just like many other African and global South countries. Then came the conditions: remove fuel subsidies, devalue the national currency, open the economy for more foreign control. What followed? Hunger, protests, broken systems. Now they are clapping because the debt is paid off. But what about the social debt? The lives broken, the schools unfunded, the food unaffordable. The IMF is not here to help us. It's here to restructure us into obedience. Nigeria paid back the money, but the real cost was our sovereignty.
All right, that is that for that. Make do with that information what you want to. As I call it a day on the Morning Delight Show, breaking news. Ivory Coast is trending because according to random polls, a military coup is currently underway. The villa is under siege and President Ouattara missing, but locals are insisting it is fake social media news. The fire video trending is from an incident that happened in February where a complex in Abidjan, a Jame complex, burnt. Indeed, no credible source has confirmed these developments of unrest or coup. However, more rumors are alleging that Côte d'Ivoire had plans to exit ECOWAS to join the alliance of Sahel states. But Macron doesn't want that, hence the alleged coup. The rumors also allege there is a media blackout in Ivory Coast, which has been proven false. Recall in January, Ivory Coast reportedly asked the French military to leave. So these rumors somehow linked to that. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. This is my time, and it has been a wonderful time bringing you an update and gist from different quarters. I hope you enjoyed the session, which I did because, yeah. See you again at 1 p.m. where we'll be bringing you Real Estate in Nigeria conversation. All right, let's go.
Pace on it.
The Autograph Beach View by Cedarwood, located in the serene Eleko-Mabon area, just a 5-minute drive from the Lekki Free Trade Zone and around the Dangote refinery.
Imagine living in a place where the ocean breeze and the tranquil beach view is a part of your everyday life.
And all this can be yours for just 25 million naira only. Do not miss out on this incredible opportunity of owning a beachfront property at one of Lagos' most sought-after locations. The estate is currently selling at an early bird price of 25 million naira only, with an initial deposit of 10 million at a 3-month payment plan.
What more can pass a better title? With C of O in view, you can be rest assured that you are investing in property with legal security and long-term value. Subscribe to Autograph Beach View by Cedarwood Estate today and enjoy. Thank you.
All plots are already fully demarcated. Once you make your payment, you can select your plot and get allocated instantly. What are you waiting for? Come now and choose your plots.
Join our free site inspection from Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Subscribe to Autograph Beach View by Cedarwood. Bye.
Few years ago, this environment wasn't looking good and attractive.